you could take any movie, but because we're a Star Wars podcast, we'll take Star Wars. When you're watching movies like that, there's not really that much doubt in your gut that the good guys are going to come out on top, that the bad guy is going to be vanquished in some way. That's why, and wrestling does this great too. That's why Empire Strikes Back is so much fun, because every once in a while you get a gut punch that you don't see coming, and that creates this doubt, this little shred of doubt anytime you're watching these things. Once you've seen it a few times, you're like, oh, it could go wrong. You know, maybe Guerrero really is going to adopt this child. But like, if they're doing their job right and you care in the right kind of way, and it's different because really you're just trying to buy suspension of disbelief from people, and that costs a different amount depending on where you're at coming in, on your context coming in. You're coming in, like when you come into a comedy club, you're coming in usually wanting to laugh. And so like in the room of the comedy club, laughs come easier, right? When you come into a wrestling match, you come in wanting to suspend disbelief. And so if they sell the right amount of story and so just the right amount of doubt, then you end up on the edge of your seat anyway. Wondering how your favorite story is gonna turn out. Just like any story, any comic book or any movie or whatever, you're like, oh, you know, I bet the good guys will win, but I wonder how, and maybe not, you know. And I feel like that. And then you put on top of that just the insane athleticism of these guys, and it's
right.
It's not hard to see why it just works.